Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. So, guess what I did? Got my yogurt, I got my blueberry waffle, and air fryer my ham pieces. I really don't like them in the microwave, and I don't mind them fried in a frying pan, but I air fried. It's not bad. Little by little, I'll use that air fryer more. I went on YouTube Shorts and searched air fryer. People doing everything in them. I'll pick up some of those chicken finger things there and might try that, or something that's battered and frozen sort of thing. But I don't know if I'll cook with it. Like, cook from raw. I know you can, but if it's already cooked like this, and Rose said he was going to upload on Sunday our video yesterday. That's why I didn't mention it on Monday. So it'll be either today or he's busy. I guess he's trading his car in he wants to get a truck. Which is a lot safer, and if he's going to travel the highway more, he needs a truck. 4-wheel drive, a big truck. So, a couple of years old. He'll probably have that for 5, 6, 7 years if he gets a truck. So it snowed, and LaFonda to pick me up, but her little car needs to be fixed. And she's still got the summer tires on. Because the front strut is gone and it'll ruin the tire. Put the tires on. So, I don't know. She's not all over the boat, but she had a hard time. I know, I drove with summer tires on, like summer tires. I think I'll walk tonight. It's not that cold. It just feels like -10. That's nothing. I had a hat, scarf, had my mitt. That's nothing. I can walk that. So I'll text her and I'll tell her I'll walk home. I'll just get ride homes on Fridays. Ian's off work on Friday, and then she can come pick me up with that. She could be I'll tell her I'll walk home. Don't worry about me. The other 2 seniors buildings up there, that's only about a 15-minute walk, but I really don't want to move. I could get transferred, no problem. I think you gotta pay your lights, so I don't think everything is included. The decks are really small. It's not like my long one. Does got an elevator. There's pros and cons to both. The pro, La Fonda in them, it's just down the hallway. No Frills is just over there. Co-op's too expensive. That's what's close down there. We'd have to catch the bus and go to Walmart. The bus is right across the street from it. I don't. I like my big deck. Nice apartment. It's been renovated. But if the super, she lives in one of them there. She wanted to trade. I know her apartment probably looks spotless, like renovated. But I think she'd like to get a 1 bedroom over here where she works, and she got a vehicle, so. So the maintenance guy that we had, he's done. Gonna do something else, I guess. Yeah, he's not a plumber, he's not an electrician, and he's not a carpenter, believe me. I've seen what type of repairs he does, but anyway, guy down the hall, he's ex-military, taking a spot now. He'd be a handyman. Now, if it's something major, then they would. But just little things that need to be repaired, you know. But they contract in a lot. Like, contract mowing the lawn. You don't have to mow no lawn. They probably contract for snow removal and stuff like that. Big things that. Like fridge. The two people delivered it from Leon's or wherever they got the fridge. Maintenance guy was here with her, but all he did was plug it in, I think. He didn't do nothing. Oh, they might have taken the plastic off of it. So. But he's not that much of a handyman. I guess he's been working here for years and years and years. I think my ex could have done a better job than him. And he was no carpenter. No electrician. Mechanic, yeah, anything to do with the car. But anything to do with the house. Plumbing? Oh. And Jim would admit it too. If you asked him, he'd say, I'm no carpenter, I'm no. He'd tell you right off. Did do a good job though. We needed a little bit of extra money one time. It was on the weekend. back then, Kijiji was just starting. Because we always got the buyer flyer, and that's how people sold items. But Kijiji was, so he wanted to make extra cash for the weekend. Work for an hour, 2 hours or something to make some cash money. So I think a Friday night he went on Kijiji, or Saturday morning, one or the other. A lot of people advertise. One guy, this guy was a lawyer, got lots of money, and I think Jim said he was gay, right? And he had a big house over across the river. He inherited from his father, probably was a lawyer, and so he inherited all these older houses, but his was brand new, big garage, double, had one vehicle. So he had a shitload of firewood. Now it was all cut up, but they just dumped it in the driveway on the lawn, like tons of it. He was going to pay, I think $50, like a flat rate, or $100. He wasn't skimpy. $100, because he didn't want to do it. He wanted it in his garage one time. I guess he had wood there or something. Jim went, he asked him, he said, can I build a sort of like a fence corral to have it, that's not going to tumble down if you take one, or for safety too. He said, yeah, do whatever you want. He said, I have to go to the office or whatever, and so he said, I'll be back probably 2 hours or so, and Jim said, I'm just going to take my time. Because it was a flat rate, don't matter if it's 1 hour, don't matter if it's 10 hours. He wanted to do a good job. So, this guy had money. So he said, if he ever needed him for something else, he'll probably contact him, Cash money. Just a few bucks. So he built some type of, I didn't see it, but he described, he was there for a long time. But I guess he done such a good job. He lined them all up, all the wood, and I guess he done such a good job. I think he gave him more. So he had a handyman to fix things, but I don't know why, but he put carpet. He had a house, a duplex, and he wanted the runners, because he didn't put carpet, but he put thing, and he needed runners, like, so people wouldn't trip. It was going right down. The apartment had rails, but he wanted those rubber things there that goes at the end of the stairs. He wanted them glued down, and so anyway, he asked him if he could do it the following weekend or that Sunday, and he'd give him some money. He had the material. No, he just had to go to the hardware store. I can't remember if it was Kent's, but he had an account there, so he just had to go in and give him an invoice number or something, and he could get whatever materials he wanted. So he went in and he got the materials, and I think it was Kent's. He did that. Guy came, looked at it when it was done. Or he went and paid it. He didn't even look at it. He just paid Jim. Jim said, I think that time he had to go to the office, get the money. So, it was a law office. He didn't know he was a lawyer until then. He knew he was important, but... And then he said, the guy's a lawyer. So then what was another thing? And then the next day, or next weekend, he wanted him to paint. It was just white primer paint to get it ready for the maintenance guy. I think living room, bedroom, kitchen. I went there, I painted the kitchen. I helped him, it was late night. The next day, Buddy was going to paint it, see. That primer paint don't take long to dry. With the heat on, it was wintertime or summer, and the windows was open or something. Anyway, so we did that. He paid him. Then the next day, or then he wanted to know the next weekend. I think that's what my backsplash is, and I don't think it's actual, I'm not sure. But there's a white panel, and it looks like, I think it's in a bathroom. It looks like a backsplash, but it isn't. It's just like these panels. And then you get, so only needed two. It was a small bathroom in that apartment that we painted. It was quite small. And so he picked up the corking, and he picked up two of those panels because you could do one half and half, and then he corked around it and a full one and everything. Painted it. What else did he want? He told him he couldn't do anything electrical or anything like that. But I think he did change the light fixture because it was only two things. It was pretty easy to do. And then the sink was like an old-fashioned sink, so that was good. And I think he changed the floor. He just put cushion floor down, or whatever you call it there. Not tiles or anything. Did the floor and done the tub surround. Done a real good job and painted. And but Buddy, the handyman that he had, was a jack of all trades. He wanted Jim to be his handyman, but Jim said, I'm no good at plumbing, because when he seen the bathroom, because Jim was a perfectionist, so it had to look good, handyman, he probably wouldn't give a shit and just put it and didn't care what it looked like, but when Jim done something, he wanted it done right, like look right. So, like when he painted, he made sure it did, because we were doing a flat rate, so it was up to him as long as he wanted to be, just as long as it was done by morning when Buddy was ready to paint, right? And I don't think Buddy was coming till noon, so, and I painted the kitchen like the whatever white and everything. It was just primer paint. It wasn't. But he wanted Jim to be his main guy, because the other guy was going to be doing something else or whatever, but Jim just told him, we just make a little extra money on the weekend doing odd little things and whatnot, And he had quite a few of old houses, like, that he inherited or whatever, passed down through the family, so, and he had a lot of rentals, and a lot of old houses, but anyway. Yeah, Jim done a few things for him. Made some money, but it all started out with piling wood, eh? That's all it did. It just piled up, and he done such a good job. He was really happy, I guess, the way he did it. He could just grab a piece of wood and wouldn't have to worry about it. He stacked it up good and had it all nice and tight. And swept up the floor and made sure they were so if anybody went in the garage with him, because I think he had a boyfriend or something, and anyways, anybody go in that garage, it was just up against the wall. Yeah. Anyhow. Yeah. That's all made spare money. Worked for him for a little bit. I think when he got the new handyman, the handyman done everything, so didn't need Jim anymore. I think the other guy, he was ready to move on or retire. We didn't see him, but he could have been an older guy, and I don't know what's up, but he did pay good, so I can't see it not being the pay. He did pay good. So anyways, that's my story for the day. But that was way back when Kijiji. That was the only selling thing. You could still get the buyer flyer and whatever, but mostly everybody went on Kijiji for everything. We didn't have Marketplace and all the places, Amazon, all that. Everything was Kijiji. We still got Kijiji today, but you go on it, and if you don't put what you're looking for, all you see is those goddamn dealerships, vehicle dealerships. On ours anyway. If you just put kijiji-leduc.ca or whatever, you're going to see all vehicles. All vehicles. You have to go to page 20 to start seeing something that someone is selling. There's an auto trader for that. Put that shit on Auto Trader. They ruined it. They ruined it. They ruined Kijiji by because it's free ads. And they don't realize people skip by that shit, because when they go on Kijiji, they're not thinking vehicle. They're thinking about other things, you know. So it's just a waste of time. Anyway. Get me ranting on Kijiji, these people. Free advertising, that's why. I know if I need a vehicle, I'm not going on Kijiji. I'd go to Auto Trader. A vehicle one, you know what I mean? Like, even Marketplace. I know people put vehicles on there, but at least they got categories. Because you just go to Kijiji and you just want to look. Not something for specific. Just look for things for sale, right? You know, Kijiji. You got to go through 100 cars. Advertisements. Right at the top. First thing. And then you got to scroll. Maybe there's an ad in between them, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Jesus, people. So car wash was dead yesterday. Even the gas. Well, they charge us, I think a lot of people is trading in their car and wanting a truck. Anywho. I got enough time. Oh yeah, I can upload this. I'm gonna upload this. Lay down for an hour before I catch the bus. It's only October, eh? Well, it's getting to the end in November, December, January, February. 4 long friggin' months, man. Too bad we only had 2 months. December, January, well, 3. December, January, February. Snow. Cold. Done. Anywho. So, you guys all have a good day and stay safe and stay warm, and it's cigarette time.